Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Neil Galve and I'm a registered nurse and I do have a degree in medical surgical nursing. I create my nursing educational videos to help nursing students and nursing professionals like you with their studies. If that is something that you are interested in, consider subscribing. If you are already a subscriber though, thank you so much for your love and support. I see you. I upload my nursing educational videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If that is something that you are interested in, please make sure to subscribe now. You hit that notification bell so that you will be the very first to watch my newest uploads. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share with your friends because that will really help me know that you like to see more contents like this. Without further ado, you guys, let's jump into the video. Hi you guys! How are you guys doing? Kumusta kayong lahat? Alam ko na na-miss nyo ako. It's been a while since the last time I uploaded. Really, I feel like this is the longest time I took a break from uploading videos online. I got really busy, and just so you know guys, what is really happening to me right now, I recently transferred to ICU, so I'm adjusting to the new environment. I'm adjusting to the new culture. I'm adjusting to the new procedures and levels of care that I need to be aware of and to practice all of that stuff. And I just wanna apologize for all of you guys, to all of you guys for not really uploading for almost like a month. And but don't worry, because I am back. I am definitely back, and I am ready to give you another courses, another lecture materials that you can definitely use to help your life a little bit easier in your nursing career or your nursing education. Now, I would just like to grab this opportunity before we further proceed to thank you for listening right now, for tuning in to the channel right now. A lot of you guys are actually turn on their notification bell, like more than 2,000 of you guys, and I'm pretty sure that all of you guys are receiving the notification the soonest time I upload this video. And thank you for tuning in, and welcome back to you. Welcome back, and welcome to the new subscribers of the channel. Maraming salamat po sa pagtangkilik. Kung bago ka dito, let me introduce myself. I am Neil, and I'm a registered nurse, and I have a master's in degree in medical surgical nursing, and I'm currently been a nurse for like 10 years now, and I'm starting my new career, a new chapter of my nursing career in ICU, medical surgical ICU. And I'm so excited. So I've created probably hundreds and hundreds of nursing lecture materials all across nursing topics and subjects that you can possibly encounter. So some of those are practicals, some of those are nursing procedures, some of those are nursing test taking strategies, some of those are fundamentals and leadership, all of that good stuff, theories. So please check out my channel. It's all divided into chapters. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my spinal cord, from the bottom of my heart, for keep on supporting and sticking with me. Pasensya na po ulit kasi hindi ako masyado nakakapag-upload, but you guys, I really appreciate all the love and support that you are giving to me. And I would also like to invite you to follow me on my Facebook page. It's Neil Galve, because this lecture material is also going to be available there. Reach out, let's connect. You follow me on all my other social media accounts. Everything is at Neil Galve except for my TikTok account, which is Neil Galve Official. Nag-promote agad. Bakit ba? And then I have a podcast channel. It's 3 a.m. conversation with Neil Galve tomorrow. Tama ba? Yes, tomorrow I'm going to upload an episode. Oh my gosh. I feel like I took a break from creating podcast shows. So tomorrow is another episode, and I'm just so excited to see you guys there. It's all about mental health. It's all about awareness, and it's all about, creating a better life for you and for me and the entire human race. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, mabalik na tayo. Ito na talaga. This is a continuation of our nervous system, and this is part 5 na nga po ng ating anatomy and physiology of your nervous system. And this time, we are talking about the spinal cord. Kung hindi mo if you haven't watched, a lot of you guys are actually, sorry, I'll try to speak in English because a lot of you guys are, foreign students. Akalain mo yun? A lot of you guys are foreign students who are requesting for me to speak in English just so they'll be able to understand. So I'm gonna be doing that here now and later. Now and on the succeeding lecture discussion. Why? Because I feel like some of all of the textbooks in nursing are all in English. You guys need to, especially I'm talking to the Filipino nurses, you guys need to really master talking in English, using the English language, writing in English, and think in English, especially if you have plans to go abroad to work in the UK or in the US or wherever. So as early as now, I want you to use my voice, use this lecture material as one of your resources to practice your English proficiency, your English language skill, and also to learn more about nursing education. Diba? 2 in 1. So, yes. So, this is part 5 of our nervous system. If you haven't watched the 1, 2, 3, and 4 lectures I created regarding the nervous system, I'll be linking the actual playlist link on the description box, or whenever the icon button pops out, you check the one out because I'll be putting it there together with the other playlist I have on my channel. So without further ado, eto na talaga. Let's begin. So the spinal cord, the cylindrical spinal cord is a glistening white continuation of the brain stem. So this is all about your spinal cord. Handa ka na ba? Are you guys ready? Because I'm going to be sharing you our objectives for today. All right. So for today's lecture of your anatomy and physiology, we only have 3 objectives. I want this lecture to be really thorough and very specific to the spinal cord. And the reason why I actually divided the lectures for your nervous system is I want to have like a thorough, specific discussion per each subcategories or sub parts of your nervous system para may mastery of the topic. Okay, so let me share to you the objectives. Here it is. Today we're going to discuss about the structure of your spinal cord. We're going to have the gray matter of the spinal cord and the spinal roots. And we're also going to discuss white matter of the spinal cord. Exciting, right? So let's begin. First up, we are going to talk about the structure of your spinal cord. You guys ready? Here we go. So, in terms of the length, the spinal cord is approximately 17 inches, 17 inches or 42 centimeters long. Major function of your spinal cord, it provides a two-way conduction pathway to and from the brain. And it is a major reflex center. Spinal reflexes are completed at this level. Location. Where are we going to find your spinal cord? Your spinal cord is enclosed within the vertebral column. The spinal cord extends from the foramen magnum of the skull to the first or second lumbar vertebra, where it ends just below the ribs. Meninges. Meninges, like the brain, the spinal cord is cushioned and protected by the meninges. Meningeal coverings do not end at the second lumbar vertebra, but instead extend well beyond the end of the spinal cord in the vertebral canal. We also have in terms of structure, We also have your spinal nerves. Very good. In humans, 31 pairs of spinal nerves arise from the cord and exit from the vertebral column to serve the body area close by. So, question, how many spinal nerves does a human have? 31. Do not forget that. All right. Basic question. Lastly, in terms of your structure, we have your cauda equina. All right. The collection of spinal nerves at the inferior end of the vertebral canal is called cauda equina because it looks so much like a horse's tail. All right, once again, this is the structure of your spinal cord. Before we proceed, kung hindi ka pa nagsasubscribe, I highly suggest for you to subscribe now. Hit the notif bell so that you will be aware every time I upload. All right, next, we are going to discuss now about your gray matter of the spinal cord and the spinal roots. The gray matter of the spinal cord looks like a butterfly or a letter H in cross section. Don't worry because I'm going to give it to you in full details. All right, so this is the gray matter of the spinal cord and spinal roots. So ano yung sinabi ko kanina? It looks like, let me change my cursor, letter H. In this picture, which is shaped almost like it's shaped like the letter H. This one. Right. Saktang kita ko ito sagot mo. Huwag kang duling. Okay. So we're gonna discuss the gray matter of what? Of your spinal cord. First up, we're going to discuss the projections. The two posterior projections are the dorsal or posterior horns. The two anterior projections are the ventral or anterior horns, which is this one, ventral and anterior horns. Malinaw ba yon? Malinaw. We also have your central canal. The gray matter surrounds the central canal of the cord, which contains what? CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. We also have your dorsal root ganglion, the cell bodies of sensory neurons whose fibers enter the cord by the dorsal root, are found in an enlarged area called dorsal root ganglion. If the dorsal root or its ganglion is damaged, sensation from the body or area served will be lost. We're also going to talk about your dorsal horns when we talk about your gray matter. So dorsal horns contains internal neurons. We also have your ventral horns. The ventral horns of gray matter contain cell bodies of motor neurons of the somatic nervous system, which send their axon out the central root of the cord. Lastly, we have your spinal nerves. The dorsal and central roots fuse to form the spinal nerves. Once again, this is the gray matter of your spinal cord and spinal roots. Malino ba yon? Everything clear? Crystal. Let's proceed. This is the last topic for our today's discussion, okay? So, inhale, exhale. Very good. You got this. White matter of the spinal cord. The white matter of the spinal cord is composed of myelinated. Let me say that one more time. Myelinated fiber tracts, some running to higher centers, some traveling from the brain to the cord, and some conducting impulses from one side of the spinal cord to the other. Don't worry because, like the previous one, I'm going to discuss it to you in full details. Here we go. So this is your white matter. Well, in this picture, it's not literally white. It's actually brown. But you know what I mean. This one. This. See? This is your white matter. So let's discuss your white matter of your spinal cord. In terms of regions, because of the irregular shape of the gray matter, the white matter on each side of the cord is divided into three regions: the dorsal lateral, the ventral, and the ventral, dorsal, lateral, and ventral column. Okay, so three regions, but we have your dorsal, lateral, and ventral columns. Each of the columns contains a number of fiber tracks made up of axon with the same destination and function. In terms of sensory tracts, your white matter of your spinal cord, tracks conducting sensory impulses to the brain are sensory or afferent tracts. Afferent meaning information going to the brain for interpretation. When you talk about your motor tracts, those carrying impulses from the brain to skeletal muscles are motor, or what we call efferent tracts, effects, actions. All right, so once again, this is the discussion of your white matter of the spinal cord. And there you go. Diyan na nga natatapos ang ating discussion for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something for today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more nursing educational videos. You let me know if you have other nursing topics that you want us to do. You comment it down below. Abangan mo nga yung upload natin this coming Wednesday because it's going to be a lot of fun and I'm pretty sure you will learn a lot. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social... Cut. Tulungan nyo na nga ako, ipamalitan nyo na sa Radyong Sira ang pinakabago, pinaka-fresh at pinaka-libreng nursing review center sa balat ng YouTube. And let's connect. Follow me on all my other social media accounts. Everything is at Neil Galve except for my TikTok account, which is Neil Galve Official. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on my Facebook page. It's Neil Galve. And I also have a Spotify account or podcast channel available on Spotify. It's 3 a.m. Conversation with Neil Galve. All the links is going to be on the description box. I will see you again on Wednesday. You have a good one.